Right, you lot. Listen up. Are you tired of driving around in that rust bucket you call a car? Do you long for something more, something with a bit of oomph? Something that'll make your neighbors green with envy? Well, you've come to the right place. Welcome to our countdown of the top 10 motors you need to know about. From the most powerful to the most efficient, we've got it all covered. We'll be exploring the best that the automotive world has to offer. From sleek European sports cars to roaring American muscle machines. So buckle up, grab a cuppa, and prepare to be amazed. And remember, this isn't just a list, this is a guide to living, a testament to horsepower, a celebration of all things automotive. Let's get to it, shall we? First up, we've got something a bit different, the Tesla Model S Plaid. Now, I know what you're thinking. Clarkson, you old petrol head, what's an electric car doing on this list? Well, my friend, open your mind and prepare to have your socks blown off. This isn't your grandma's electric car. This thing is absolutely ludicrous. 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds. That's faster than a Bugatti Chiron. And it runs on electricity. No gears, no noise, just instant torque that'll pin you to your seat. And don't even get me started on the touchscreen. It's like something out of Star Trek. You can control everything from the climate control to the suspension settings with a swipe of your finger. But it's not all about speed and gadgets. The Model S Plaid is also surprisingly practical. It's got 4 doors, a spacious interior, and enough range to get you from London to Edinburgh on a single charge. So, there you have it, the Tesla Model S Plaid. It's fast, it's efficient, and it's changing the way we think about cars. Now, let's talk about something a bit more traditional. The Ford Mustang Shelby GT500. This is the car that made America great, or at least it's the car that makes America sound great. Under the hood, you'll find a supercharged V8 engine that produces an earth-shattering 760 horsepower. That's enough power to tow a small planet or, just light up the rear tires and leave a trail of smoke a mile long. But the GT500 isn't just about brute force, it's also got surprisingly sharp handling thanks to its upgraded suspension and brakes. And let's not forget about that iconic design. It's a car that turns heads wherever it goes, and it sounds even better than it looks. The roar of that V8 engine is enough to send shivers down your spine. So if you're looking for a car that'll make you feel like a rock star, the Ford Mustang Shelby GT500 is the car for you. Just be prepared to spend a lot of time at the gas station. Next up, we're heading back to the world of electric cars with the Porsche Taycan Turbo S. Now, I know what you're thinking. Clarkson, you said you weren't going to bore us with any more electric nonsense, but trust me on this one. This is no ordinary electric car, this is a Porsche. It's got all the performance you'd expect from a car with the Porsche badge, but with the added bonus of electric power. 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds, check. Pinpoint handling, check. A luxurious interior that wouldn't look out of place in a 5-star hotel, check and check. But the best part, the Taycan Turbo S is also remarkably quiet. You can cruise through town without making a sound, or unleash all 750 horsepower and leave everyone in your dust. So if you're looking for an electric car that's both stylish and exhilarating, the Porsche Taycan Turbo S is the car for you. Just be prepared to pay a premium for the privilege. Chapter 4. Chevrolet Corvette Stingray, America's sports car, reborn. Now, let's talk about a car that's near and dear to my heart, the Chevrolet Corvette Stingray. This is a car that's been a symbol of American performance for over 60 years, and the latest iteration is the best one yet. For the first time ever, the Corvette has gone mid-engined, which means the engine is now located behind the driver. This gives the car better weight, distribution, and handling, making it even more of a blast to drive. And speaking of the engine, it's a naturally aspirated V8 that produces nearly 500 horsepower. That's enough power to get your heart racing, and the sound of that V8 is pure music to my ears. But the best part about the Corvette Stingray is its price. It's still relatively affordable, especially when you compare it to other cars in its class. So if you're looking for a true American sports car that won't break the bank, the Chevrolet Corvette Stingray is the car for you. Chapter 5, BMW M5 Competition, the ultimate driving machine. Next up, we're heading to Germany for a look at the BMW M5 Competition. This is a car that's been around for decades, and it's always been known for its blend of luxury and performance. The latest M5 competition is no exception. It's powered by a twin-turbocharged V8 engine that produces over 600 horsepower, and it can go from 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds. That's faster than a Ferrari F40, and it's got 4 doors. But the M5 competition isn't just about straight-line speed, it's also incredibly agile and handles like a dream. And let's not forget about that luxurious interior. It's packed with all the latest technology and features, and it's a very comfortable place to spend time. So if you're looking for a car that can do it all, the BMW M5 competition is definitely worth a look. Just be prepared to pay a hefty price tag for the privilege. Chapter 6. Audi RS7, the stealth bomber. Now let's talk about a car that's often overlooked, the Audi RS7. This is a car that flies under the radar, but it's one of the most complete cars on the market today. It's got sleek, understated styling that doesn't shout about its performance. But under the hood, you'll find a twin-turbocharged V8 engine that produces nearly 600 horsepower. That's enough power to get you in trouble very quickly. But the RS7 isn't just about speed. It's also incredibly refined and comfortable, with a luxurious interior that's packed with technology. And thanks to its all-wheel drive system, it's capable in all weather conditions. So if you're looking for a car that's both stylish and understated, the Audi RS7 is definitely worth a look. It's a true wolf in sheep's clothing. Now let's talk about a car that's been designed for one thing: speed. The Mercedes-AMG GT-R. This is a car that's been honed on the Nürburgring, one of the most challenging racetracks in the world. It's powered by a 4-litre twin-turbocharged V8 engine that produces 577 horsepower and 516 pound-feet of torque. That's enough power to propel the GT-R from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.5 seconds and onto a top speed of 198 miles per hour. But the GT-R isn't just about straight-line speed, it's also incredibly agile and handles like a dream. The steering is precise and responsive, and the brakes are incredibly powerful. And let's not forget about that aggressive styling. The GT-R is a car that turns heads wherever it goes, and it sounds even better than it looks. The roar of that V8 engine is enough to send shivers down your spine. So, if you're looking for a car that's both fast and stylish, the Mercedes-AMG GT-R is the car for you. Chapter 8. Nissan GT-R Nismo Godzilla Unleashed. Now let's talk about a car that's become a legend in its own right, the Nissan GT-R Nismo. This is a car that's been terrorizing supercars since its introduction in 2007. It's powered by a 3.8-litre twin-turbocharged V6 engine that produces a staggering 600 horsepower and 481 pound-feet of torque. That's enough power to propel the GT-R Nismo from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.9 seconds. But the GT-R Nismo isn't just about straight-line speed. It's also incredibly agile and handles like a dream. The steering is precise and responsive, and the brakes are incredibly powerful. And let's not forget about that advanced technology. The GT-R Nismo is packed with all sorts of electronic wizardry that helps it achieve its incredible performance. So, if you're looking for a car that's both fast and technologically advanced, the Nissan GT-R Nismo is the car for you. Chapter 9. Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat, a modern muscle icon. Now let's talk about a car that's as American as apple pie and baseball, the Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat. This is a car that's all about power and presence. It's powered by a 6.2-litre supercharged V8 engine that produces an astounding 717 horsepower and 656 pound-feet of torque. That's enough power to make even the most jaded driver giggle like a schoolboy. But the Hellcat isn't just about straight-line speed, it's also surprisingly comfortable and refined for a muscle car. And let's not forget about that iconic design. The Challenger is a car that looks like it was carved out of a single piece of American steel. So, if you're looking for a car that's both powerful and stylish, the Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat is the car for you. Just be prepared to spend a lot of time at the gas station. Chapter 10. Lamborghini Huracan Evo, the Italian stallion. Finally, we come to the last car on our list, the Lamborghini Huracan Evo. This is a car that needs no introduction. It's the stuff of dreams, a rolling work of art. It's powered by a 5.2-litre naturally aspirated V10 engine that produces a spine-tingling 630 horsepower and 443 pound-feet of torque. That's enough power to propel the Huracan Evo from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.9 seconds. But the Huracan Evo isn't just about straight-line speed. It's also incredibly agile and handles like a dream. The steering is razor-sharp and the brakes are incredibly powerful. And let's not forget about that stunning design. The Huracan Evo is a car that turns heads wherever it goes, and it sounds even better than it looks. The roar of that V10 engine is enough to make the hairs on the back of your neck stand on end. So if you're looking for a car that's both exotic and exhilarating, the Lamborghini Huracan Evo is the car for you. Well, there you have it. My top 10 motors that you simply must experience before you shuffle off this mortal coil. From the silent electric surge of the Tesla to the unhinged bellow of the Lamborghini, these are the cars that define our time. The machines that make life worth living. Thanks for watching our countdown of the top 10 motors. I hope you've enjoyed this little jaunt through the automotive world as much as I have. Remember, these are just a few of the amazing machines out there. So get out there, explore, and find the car of your dreams. And who knows, maybe one day you'll be lucky enough to get behind the wheel of one of these beauties yourself. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing content. Until next time, keep your engines revving.